Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday night primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. He's going to test this secondary right away. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Digba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Silver. On top 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Byron Murphy. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often, so I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Straight ahead, it's Walker, and he'll be brought down at the 45. Keely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make the play. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he won't get away. Good overfield tackle there to get him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
11 yards for number 11, and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. This one to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
3rd and long.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready?
Now Milroe. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, go.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Ready. Liking 18.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Great.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Third and 5.
Great. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles are out to a 10-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Get up. 60 Eagles.
On play action, Milroe. He'll get that complete to Ross. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 33 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
Play action. It's Milroe. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Second and 9.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a second and 9 now from the 20 now.
Hey, Silver, hey!
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. The gain is 64.
First and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's Barkley. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Seahawks, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Here's a second and 12.
Here we go, set! Viking 18!
To the air, it's Milrow. That's Dobbs, open left side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go now. Go.
On third down, Milrow. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. It's 3rd and 4. Hurts to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And not one you see very often. Fair catch taken all the way back at his own 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
In motion goes Dobbs. From the gun, it's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? Luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Milroe. This one on target, it's Dobbs. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Another run here, another run by Swift, and he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Okay, break.
Third down and 9.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Milroe to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 10-yard line.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves. Steady.
Now Milroe on first down. He's got it at the 3.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ready, break. Tag. Cougar 19, Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Now it's Milroe. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Rolling right to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott on the play action.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles up their lead. It's now 24-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Ready, ready, ready.
Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Something takes a part of me.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
2nd down and 8.
73, 73.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time.
Incomplete.
And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. We'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The jig, the left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They will run it over center with Swift. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Ready up.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
19.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7. And the Eagles.
Ready, set.
2nd and 7.
18 Cardinals. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Milroe gonna look to run it himself, and he will take it in himself. Jalen Milroe, touchdown Seahawks. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. Trader now on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Seahawks back within 10. It's now 24-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 on the Seahawks 38-yard line.
Good, set.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Ready. Panther 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's complete. Bryce Ford Wheaton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
Hot 70.
Milroe on 3rd down. Got it with Smith and Jigba. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
1st and goal, Seattle.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Harris trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. On play action, Milroe. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And he's in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. The PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Steady.
On the ground, this is Harris. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
The joke to the tight end is the one in motion.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Left side, he's got the Joku. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Ready? Gotta be lying. Cut it.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready?
Now, Milroe misses a designed run, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. That is caught out wide on the RPO. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
Great.
A handoff, running left. It's Barkley. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Great.
On play action, Hurts. Flushed to his left. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 46, here's second down and 4. They'll run. It's Barkley, and he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, left side. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley, and he'll get about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Hurts. That's to the left side, taken in by Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way. With this group
at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Milroe on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Milroe. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Milroe. Downfield for Njoku. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. We forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
On the He's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2.
No touch it. No touch.
It's like a design run. Hurts has it, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's hot. Left side, it's complete. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
19 targets.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now Milrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
That one, taken in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
It is 2nd and 9.
Great, set.
Now an option here, left side. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
3rd and long.
73. Hey, 73. 73.
They'll drop to throw. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.